Yo, what is up, YouTube? I'm Blitz5, and I hope you guys are enjoying your summer so far because I sure am. I love the summertime and the heat and the nice weather, especially here in New Jersey on the East Coast. It's always a good time in the summer. And I'm making this video today because, let me pull it up, I am playing Pokemon Go again. So yes, I can't believe it. Hopefully this auto focuses onto the screen. Here's my character here. He's level 28 and I have my buddy here with me. So it's unfortunate that I don't have a better way to kind of put this up on the screen because I have an iPhone and I don't have a Mac, so I can't record this in any way. If I had a Macintosh computer, I could do that, or if I had an Android, I could download a different app. But because of that, I just have to show my screen, so I'll kind of avoid doing it because it doesn't look that great. But the point of this video is kind of why I'm playing Pokemon Go. It's kind of like a perfect storm of events, and after playing it again, I kind of had an epiphany on why this game is so perfect to play in the summer. So obviously, even if you never played Pokemon Go, I'm sure you remember the game. It blew up. I mean, I just Googled it before. It came out 2 years ago, almost on the dot. So it came out July 6th, 2016. And as I'm recording this, today is July 10th, 2018. And this game was like a cultural phenomenon. When it came out, I mean, Nintendo stock was shooting up. People were going crazy. Everybody was talking about it. It was on the news. I was walking to work and you would see people in the street and in the park. Everybody was playing Pokemon. Well, not everybody, but you know what I mean. A lot of people were. Even people you didn't think were playing Pokemon, you'd see them on your phone. You'd walk by and you'd kind of peek their phone, look off to the side, and you'd see them like throwing a Pokeball. And you're like, that person's playing Pokemon. And, you know, people were taking lunch breaks to go play Pokemon. People in my office, like older men and women, were playing Pokemon, all ages, people, you know, all over the place. It was really, really incredible. And then it got some hate, and that always bummed me out because I really thought it was such a great way to get outside and meet people and share something, because as such a big gaming fan, I love when gaming breaks into the mainstream and becomes more of a popular thing. And you see that now with like Fortnite, because I don't want it to be looked at as like a nerdy thing. It's a really great hobby to have. But, you know, it was getting a lot of hate, and I didn't really get that because I thought it was a great way to get people outside, which I'm going to get into in a second here. But the reason why I started playing again recently is for a couple different reasons. So I've been following kind of like the Nintendo news because I have a Nintendo Switch, and I saw that they created a new game that's free for mobile and the Switch called Pokemon Quest, which I think I'm going to make a video about soon. And then I saw that they're coming out with a Pokemon Go version for the Switch, which is going to have like an Eevee version and a Pikachu version, and it's going to be compatible with your phone. You can kind of share things back and forth, and I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but I love the idea of that, where you could play at home and then get outside and play. So that kind of raised the hype a little bit. So I was thinking about Pokemon, and then my buddy Dave came over, which I'm sure he'll probably be watching this video. He checks out my YouTube page. He's a big time Pokemon Go player. He's been trying to get me to play for a while now, and I'm like, dude, it's over. I don't think I'm going to play it again. But he came over to my house, and perfect storm again, I just got a Fitbit for the first time, my first Fitbit. This is like a Versa, and I've been really into like counting my steps and tracking all that stuff. And I've also been working out a lot and running, and I've been trying to go for almost like 15 to 20,000 steps a day. So when he was like, dude, do you want to catch some Pokemon? I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like, let's go out for a couple hours and walk around and do this. So to me, it's less about the game, and it was really about the fitness, but it led me back into the game, which has led me into even more fitness. So it's like this circle event, because I was already working out and walking a lot. Then Pokemon Go made me walk more. And then now I actually like the game, which is making me walk even more than I originally planned. And we're just going around in circles here. And that's why I think the game is so great, because in the 2 years since I played it, I mean, like I said, I really enjoyed this game when it first came out. My girlfriend and I played it all the time, but there just wasn't enough there to keep me hooked. And that's why I think myself and a lot of people dropped off. And then obviously in the summer, I'm sure some people come back and all this stuff. And they have added a lot of things to the game. So to plug the game, they've fixed a lot of things. They've added in like rating. There's quests now, which that makes the game a lot more enjoyable, going for the quest and hunting for different Pokemon and like doing the missions and stuff like that. You need that kind of stuff to keep enticed in the game, and they've done it in a very simple way. So if you haven't played the game since launch, I definitely recommend, you know, downloading it again or giving it another try, because a lot of that stuff makes it more entertaining. But that's not the purpose of the game. To me, it's about getting outside, you know, checking out your community. I've lived in my city for 3 years now, and I already played Pokemon Go. I've walked everywhere around here, and even now, playing this in the last week, I've visited some areas I've never been to, even if it's just a street or a new memorial. What's great about the game is that Niantic had a game, they're the creators of Pokemon Go, before this, which had like location mapping, and I think they probably synced this with some kind of geocaching and stuff like that. So a lot of like points of interest and memorials and popular destinations are in the game as Pokestops or gyms. So it's a great way to see a different city or a new town because you can kind of learn about it as you play through the game and walk around. So there's so many aspects of it that I really enjoy. And just getting out and walking around is such a great thing, especially in the summer. And again, I was just telling my girlfriend this, that as I'm such a big gaming fan, as an avid gamer, it stinks that you're always inside and you're not really moving around when you're doing this. And she kind of came back and said, there's a lot of hobbies that are like that. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I mean, you can read outside, but reading, you're not really moving around. If you watch TV or if you're into video editing or graphic design as a hobby, this stuff is all inside or at a desk. And that kind of stinks, right? Because in today's day and age, 2018, a lot of stuff is inside. And to get outside is such a big thing, and it kind of breaks the wall of being outside and playing a video game at the same time. And it's hard to kind of put my thoughts into words here on this, but I just think that is such a big thing, and it's kind of like killing two birds with one stone. And in the summertime, I think it's really important to like kind of decrease your video game usage and get outside and be active. And maybe that's just like a personal opinion, but to me, video games should be more of like maybe a nighttime activity or in the morning, because in the middle of the day, you want to enjoy that sunlight, get out, get some vitamin D, get some exercise, get some steps, shed some calories, shed some lbs, and I think it's all a really good thing. It's like a healthy thing to go out. And same thing, it's easy to sit inside and watch TV, and I don't really know how else to say it. I mean, you could walk around and watch TV outside, I guess, on your phone if you really wanted to. But to me, that's the great part about Pokemon Go, is just getting outside and getting on the go for real. So I know kind of just rambling on here and repeating myself, but I just wanted to share that's what I'm playing right now. And it's more just to get outside and count my steps, because I've been going for 20,000 steps a day. So I'm actually going to head to the gym now and go for that. So that's why I've been playing a little bit less of PUBG, but it is nice to reward yourself after you go to the gym or you did a nice long walk after dinner. Then it's nice to come home and you can play some video games or watch Netflix and all that stuff. And I don't want to shame anybody that's gaming. It's to each their own. Some people on a lazy Sunday, they might choose to sit inside and watch Netflix for 3 hours, while if that was me, I don't really watch Netflix or movies. When I have that free time, I play video games instead. So I don't think I'm not knocking anybody. Hey, I'm a huge gamer myself, and I'm also defending myself for all my video game playing. But I think it's important to look at it that way, and a lot of times people don't. So takeaways from this video: get outside, enjoy the summer. I hope you guys are having a great summer. Also, maybe consider downloading Pokemon Go, get some extra steps, and also hit the gym and then play some PUBG. So that's how where we'll end it here. So anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to, you can add me on Pokemon as a friend. I'll send you some gifts. I'm at Blitz5X on here. I'll put it somewhere here. And yeah, as always, I'm Blitz5 on everything else. Thank you all for watching, and peace out.